Hello! Welcome to the new video. Since the last video I went to Dortmund, I came back, I was ill for a few days, and then me and Paul went for a lovely little walk in the forest where we found a geocache.
We got him.
And then a few days later, we started to move in.
As you can see, there's a whole lot of a mess.
A mess, did you say?
At the moment, yes. Nothing much has changed here. It's a bit dirty on the ground. We cleaned the window up there. You can actually see a bit of sky now. That's worth it. Good morning, lads! We're about one day away from taking off, and we still gotta do some shopping to do, and therefore we thought we'd take you along. I'm gonna be behind the camera, Haley's gonna be in front of the camera. Für alle Deutschen, die kein Englisch verstehen, wir wollen morgen losmachen und wir wollen auch mal einkaufen gehen, und dafür dachten wir, nehmen wir euch einfach ein bisschen mit. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht zu wackelig. Wir haben eine ganz schön beschissene Straße vor uns. Deutsche Straße, beste Straße. Haley is am fahren. It is a good day and I hope it's gonna be a good entertainment for you. Für die richtige Sauberkeit. Shopping whilst filming. I only have one hand free to actually do my shopping with, meaning I constantly need to run back to Haley. Einhand-Shopping ist scheiße. Ich habe die andere Hand mit der Kamera halt eben. Ich muss jetzt dauernd zu Haley zurückrennen. Was hast du gefunden? Sandbitter. Mama. In Deutschland, im Simmel, gibt's Sandbitter. Wo? Ganz schön speziell, oder? We are searching for a dish brush. Ah. That's it. Lemon. Happy birthday. See, to everybody who might understand that, in Germany you have all those nice different Streichs, and they are so good. There's so many of it. There's more here. of a different seller, and more here of a different seller. And they are so good. Tomato, Mediterranean, wild garlic, mango chili, olive, etc. etc. What?
There's not very good curry options in Germany.
I think there might be, you just need to find them.
Yeah, I found the shelf with all the exotic foods and there was no Indian curry. There was like 2 small jars of Thai curry and that was it. Indian.
What's wrong about that?
I don't know. I'm asking. Shall we?
You're the one who uses this paste.
Yeah.
Weetabix. Also, right? Dr. Oetker Vitales Knuspermüsli. One of the best options that I can find that doesn't have palm oil. Like, who the hell did think of that? It's Dr. Oetker, but it's the only one with palm oil. I don't know. I think you would be disappointed at German supermarkets.
Kerrygold Irish butter.
Irish? Irische Butter. Indeed. Kerzen für eine angenehme Stimmung. So einmal, das erste Mal einkaufen gehen, da wird irgendwie schnell voll. Going first time shopping just fills up your shopping basket very fast. Nö, einräumen. Let's get it all in there.
Hallo? Now I'm talking German. We are having our first meal in our home.
And traditionally, German kitchen, Döner.
Döner. Ja. Very nice.
Shopping was good. Full shopping van, like, what do you call this? Shopping trolley. Full shopping trolley was there. It's all stored in now. Later on, Haley will give you probably a tour anyways, once we have moved in fully, which is also still the plan today. So after today, no, after now eating, we're meaning to, well, drive home, get literally everything moved from my parents' house into the van. Then we still need to do some bits and bobs, but then otherwise, the last night here in Germany, at home, and then we're taking off. Anyways, bon appetit. Good morning, next day. Yesterday, when did we stop filming? We stopped filming after shopping, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Essentially we stopped filming because the battery was low, and then nothing much happened except of big moving in, unless Haley filmed much more about that. And yeah, we have been essentially moving in till late in the evening. Then we have been planning a little bit later in the evening, and then we went to bed too late in the evening. Need to wake up quite early to say goodbye from my mom, and then now we wait our car, and we're actually not all too far. No, what do you say?
We're
that?
not too heavy.
And we're not too heavy. I think we were like 800 kilogram less than we are allowed to, so that's all that on, and also the separated front and back.
Which exit?
First exit. And also the front and back. What is axle? Axe?
Axle.
Axle.
Axle is the middle of the wheel. Oh, axis? Axes?
Well, the two wheels are connected with a long bar,
Yeah.
and they
Axle.
two. Axle.
Well, the middle bit of the wheel is an axle.
Never mind that. Yeah, and we're basically not too heavy, which is very good. So we went back and got some firewood. Here a little clip of that. Few months more.
Morris.
And now we are ready to go, and so we do. We gotta fill up some fuel because we're a bit low. Haley's driving. She's on there, over there. You can't see it. I'm sorry about that. And then we need to pick up some tools. My early Christmas present from my dad. Some Makita tools, which I was wanting to buy myself, and then he was happy enough to buy it for me. So I'm very happy about that. And then we're gonna go onto the motorway, over down to South Germany. To a spot that Haley found on an app. Yeah, and we'll see what we film and what not.
That's our spot for tonight. We're going for a wee walk now. This beautiful view is the view of our home tonight. We're somewhere in the south of Germany, and we drove through loads of vineyards and tight little roads to get here, but we're here and it's very beautiful, and the sun should kind of rise over there, so we should get sun in when we wake up. Hello, welcome to the second van tour, to our final state after we've moved in. Come in. We've got a carpet on the floor now. It's pretty dirty at the moment, we need to clean, but it makes it a bit warmer and then we're not stepping on the cold floor. We've got our towels, tea towels and hand drying towels here. Up here we've got the speaker. We've taken off.
Excuse me.
We've taken off the TV here because we only need one, and we put some fairy lights and the speaker here. Then over to the kitchen. Kitchen cupboard is full, and we've got this beautiful kitchen storage that I made that you will see clips of me making at some point in this video. kitchen still here, and working fridge. It's kind of cold, a little bit, not very, but got our stuff in there. And got new curtains that I made here and here. In the front, we've also got a plant that Paul is propagating.
Yeah, it's still in water, it still makes roots, but I'll plant it. I've got the pot with us, and since we're in Switzerland on a farm, we can probably find some soil the next day or something.
Yeah, and we've got our llama.
Where? There.
And
this pretty useless mirror.
yes, it is wonky because we don't need it, because we cannot see out the back. We've got our to-do list, checklist for before we leave. We have to make sure all these things are in order. Then we've got clothes cupboard.
Which is pretty stacked.
Yes.
Because this is like pretty much the only one, the only cupboard in the whole living area where we found space for clothes. So it's one Haley, one Paul, and it's not very much space.
Yeah.
So it's pretty stacked all the way to the top.
We've got all our trousers, shorts, t-shirts, jumpers in here.
And then we got some clothes in the back there, which we don't think we need, very recent. So yeah.
We've got our plant, another plant.
Thanks,
This one's
Johanna.
potted. And bathroom is also, we've got our towels and cupboard's full. And then here also all our coats and shoes. It's a bit of a mess in the shoes department.
And there's lots of shoes down here.
Up here we've got our living room with the TV we actually use. Lots of blankets, random storage there, mostly cables and stuff. Paul's clothes that are semi-dirty / semi.
They're being used.
Here we've got my stuff that I use sometimes, plus underwear and socks. Here's Paul's underwear and socks. Some more fairy lights, very nice. And then in the basement we've got
Everything.
yeah, everything. We've got the food box down here. And then over there we've got loads of boxes with books and
Books and
Apotheke
rescue, apotheke, towels, extra clothes. Yeah, there's a camping table there. There.
camping chairs,
Camping chairs.
Paul's tools,
Tools.
Paul's unicycle blanket.
Unicycle's charging at the moment. So.
Yep. Oh my god.
Spare wheels as well with us.
Yes. And that is the updated Vilma. Oh, I also made this curtain here. And yeah.